What is up, guys? Emmanuel Jones here. We back here with another NFL record prediction, and this time we'll be doing our NFL record prediction for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2022. Giving my thoughts and my game analysis, see how many games I think the Bucs will win and how many games I think the Bucs will lose. So, before I give you my record prediction for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2022, don't forget to put the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more options, and don't forget to comment down your opinion below to see what you think your record prediction for the Bucs is. Do you think the Bucs are going to make the playoffs? Do you think they're going to win the division? Or do you think they're going to take a little step back this year? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Well, all right, guys, we're going to get started. So, week 1, they have to play versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this is on a Sunday night game. You know what? I feel like this game is probably going to be a little fun to watch. But you know what? I think this game right here can definitely go either way because I think the Cowboys, they're kind of a sneaky team this year. But I kind of feel like they might take a little bit of a step back this year. But you know what? Even though the game is in Dallas, I don't really think it matters. But you know what? I think last year, I think the Cowboys almost beat them because I thought they did a really good job stopping their running game and containing their passing. And I think they did a really good job containing Tom Brady. But you know what? I don't think it matters where the game is. But I'm going to go ahead and just take the Bucs because I just think the Bucs are just like the more experienced team and they have the better quarterback. And I just don't think the Cowboys really have enough corners that they can cover your passing game. Because I feel like Tom Brady's probably gonna be too much for the Cowboys defense to handle. Especially the Bucs have a great defensive line, which I think they can disrupt the run game. They can get pressure, and they have a strong secondary that they can really take away their passing game. Maybe they can lock down receivers. I think they can do a good job taking away CeeDee Lamb, and maybe they can double team him or something like that. And they can do the same thing with Michael Gallup. So yeah. So I think this game right here is going to be as close as we think it was, but I think Tampa Bay is going to find a way to win this game in a shootout. Next game, they have to play versus New Orleans Saints. Obviously, I actually got the Saints splitting with the Bucs, so I'm going to say the Saints win this first one because, they're at home, and, I just really feel like the Saints kind of own you guys. And plus, last time, I think the Saints defense, I think they did a really good job stopping their running game, taking away their passing game. I think they can do enough on defense to get pressure and find a way to at least take away their passing game. I think they can do a good job stopping the run. So, yeah, I think the Saints proved to me that they can do that. So, yeah, because I think last time when Jameis Winston, when he didn't play, they still didn't play their best game, and they still won the game. But you know what? I feel like the Bucs defense kind of played better than the offense. So, yeah. But I think the Saints find a way to win this game. Next game, they have to play versus the Packers. Obviously, this game right here is going to be very interesting, though. But you know what? If this game was in Green Bay, I might go with the Packers here. But I think this game right here is going to be closer than we expected to. But I'm taking the Bucs here. Because I just kind of really think the Bucs are just a more complete team. And I just kind of really think that, and they're at home, and I just kind of feel like that the Packers, I just don't think they really have enough weapons offensively to dice up your defense. So I think the Bucs defense, I think they proved to me that they can find a way to at least stop their running game and probably stop their passing game and force a couple turnovers. I think they proved to me they can do that. So yeah. But as long as Aaron Rodgers, if he doesn't play bad, I think they keep this game close. But I think they will keep it close. But I think the Bucs are going to find a way to win this game by a few points. Maybe I say they win by 3 or 4. Next game, they have to play against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this is a Sunday Night Football game. I believe this is going to be a Super Bowl rematch. You know what? I think this game right here can definitely go either way, though. Because last time when these two teams played, I think the Chiefs, they beat them with Tyreek Hill. And then with Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, I think they lost. You know what? If this game was in Kansas City, I might roll the Chiefs here, but I think this game's going to be fun to watch, and it could be a high-scoring game. But you know what? I'm probably just going to go ahead and just take the Bucks to win this game because I just think the Bucks are just, like, I just think I think what the Bucks can do, I think they proved to me in the Super Bowl last time. I think they can do a good job, like stopping their running game, game pressure, and I think they can pressure Mahomes, and I think they can at least do a good job defensively, in the secondary. Maybe they can do a good job locking down their receivers. Like they can do a good job taking away their passing game. But you know what? The Chiefs offense, I kind of feel like the Chiefs are probably going to take a little bit of a step back this year because they don't got Tyreek Hill. So I feel like they will be dealing with some learning curves because they got new weapons on offense, which they got Juju Smith-Schuster, Valdez Scantling, and you also the rookie Sky Moore. So yeah. So I feel like they can get the Chiefs offense some problems. And on top of that, the Chiefs defense, I mean, it's kind of okay, but not great, but they're kind of young. So I think Tom Brady, I mean, I feel like that the Bucs offense, I think they can do a good job dicing up their defense. Like for real. I think Tom Brady, I mean, I feel like Mike Evans and Godwin, and if Gronk, if he plays, I mean, I just think they're probably going to be too much for the Chiefs defense to handle. So, yeah. But I think this game right here is going to be super close, and it's going to be competitive. But I think the Bucs find a way to win this game in a shootout. Maybe I say they win by 3 in the last drive. Next game, they have to play versus the Falcons. Obviously, they should easily beat the Falcons because I believe the Falcons are going to be one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, I don't really know who's going to be the starting quarterback. Whether it's going to be Desmond Ridder or it's going to be Marcus Mariota. I mean, a rookie on the road against a great defense like the Bucs? No way. I mean, get out of here. I mean, but the Bucs are just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback, the better coach. They have the better quarterback. They're at home, and I just think they're just the more complete team. I mean, yeah. All these reasons, that's going to lead to a Bucs win. Next game, they have to play versus Steelers. Obviously, this game right here is very interesting. It can go either way, though. I know this game's in Pittsburgh, though, but I'm going to go ahead and just take the Bucs to win this game because I don't really know who the quarterback is for the Steelers. Right? It's going to be Mr. Trubisky or Kenny Pickett, the rookie. I mean, a rookie playing against a great defense like the Bucs, no way. That's not working. I mean, I feel like the Steelers are probably going to be taking it. I feel like the Steelers are probably not going to be a good team this year because, they don't really know what the quarterback's going to be. And on top of that, I mean, their offensive line is kind of weak. Defensively, they're really good, but I feel like their defense is a little bit overrated. So I think the Bucs can do a good job offensively, like dicing up the Steelers' defense, especially with their secondary, which is kind of not great because I don't think Pittsburgh has enough corners that can cover. So I feel like Mike Evans and Godwin are probably going to be tough to cover. So, yeah. And on top of that, I just really think that I just don't think the Steelers' offensive line is that great, especially the Bucs have a better offensive line, which I think they can play good against the Steelers' D-line, and I think that'll put the Steelers' defense in a bad position. And I think the Bucs' defensive line can find a way to, dissipate. I think they can find a way to at least demolish the Steelers' offensive line, and I think they can find a way to stop their running game, get pressure on who's playing quarterback. And I think they can do a good job in the secondary, locking down their receivers, locking down the tight end, they can do a good job, taking away Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. Maybe they can double team either one of them. I mean, yeah. And also, I just think the Bucs are just a more complete team, and they also have the better quarterback. So, yeah. So, I mean, all these reasons why, I mean, Tampa Bay should be able to win this game. But I wouldn't be shocked if they kept this game close. But I think Tampa Bay finds a way to win. Next game, they have to play versus the Panthers. Obviously, they should beat the Panthers. I mean, I don't really know who's playing quarterback for the Panthers, right? It's going to be Sam Darnold or either the rookie, Matt Corral. I mean, a rookie playing against a good defense like the Bucs, no way. I mean, Tampa Bay, I mean, there's the more complete team and they have the better quarterback. I mean, yeah, and also I just think their coach is a lot better. I mean, yeah, and I just think the Panthers coach is probably going to be on the hot seat. So, yeah. So that's why I think the Bucks find a way to win. That's why I think the Bucks win. Next game, they have to play versus the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, this is another interesting game, though, that can definitely go either way, though, because I believe the Ravens, I feel like they're probably going to at least be a sneaky team this year. I mean, we know they didn't make the playoffs last year, so yeah. But you know what? I feel like this game's going to be fun to watch. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, but you know what? I kind of feel like both these two teams are both talented on both sides of the ball. They have a great offense. They have a great defense. I mean, yeah. But you know what? I feel like this game right here is going to be super close, and I think it's going to be high scoring. But you know what? If this game was in Baltimore, I might rule the Ravens here. But since it's in Tampa Bay and Tom Brady is there, I'm going to roll with the Bucks here because I just think the Bucks are just a more complete team. And I think they have the better quarterback in this game. And plus, they're at home. So, yeah. And I just think they can do a really good job defensively, you know, like stopping the Ravens running game, getting pressure on Lamar. And I think they can disrupt their run game. And plus, they have a great secondary, though, that they can find a way to cover, which I think maybe they can find a way to take away Mark Andrews and Bateman. I mean, on top of that, I don't really think the Ravens really have a lot of weapons to dice up the Bucs defense. So, yeah. And I just think the Ravens, I mean, they're off. I mean, I just think that the Bucs offense, I feel like Tom Brady's going to find a way to dice up the Ravens defense because I think the Bucs offense can probably put the Ravens defense in a bad position. So, yeah. So, I think this game right here is going to be close, but I think this game right here, I think the Bucs are going to find a way to at least win this game. And maybe I say by like a field goal or maybe by like the last drive or something like that. So, yeah. So, I feel like they're going to control the clock in this game. So, yeah. I think Tampa Bay finds a way to win this game by like 3 points in a shootout. Or maybe by 4. Next game, they got to play versus the Rams. Obviously, this game right here could definitely go either way because I kind of feel like that, you know, I remember back in the playoffs, I think the Bucks lost to the Rams. They lost to the Rams twice in the playoffs, though. I mean, they lost them twice in the season because I think they beat them 3 times. But you know what? They both are kind of similar to each other. But even though the game's in Tampa Bay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take the Rams. I mean, because you know what? I mean, I just don't know why. I mean, I just kind of feel like the Rams are gonna win because the Rams just keep beating the Bucks. But I just kind of feel like that Sean McVay owns the Bucks as well. So yeah. But you know what? I think they proved to me that they can find a way to at least like expose the Bucks defense, like put their defense in a bad position. Which I think they really did not give an answer for Cooper Kupp because he had a big game. But you know what? I think what the Rams defense can do, I think they can find a way to get pressure and they can stop their running game. And I think they can do a good job taking away their passing game. Like maybe they can find a way to like take away Mike Evans or Chris Godwin. I mean, they can find a way to do that. But you know what? As long as Tom Brady, if he doesn't play garbage, then I think they keep it close. Because here's the thing. Back in the play, because the first game they played, they got blown out. And then the second game, they got blown out. And they nearly made the comeback. And then they failed. But you know what? I think this game right here will be super close. And it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be competitive. But I think the Rams find a way to win this game on the last drive. But I say they will at least win by 3 like last time. Maybe they win by 4. So I think the Rams are going to... So I think they can do a good job controlling the clock and control time possession this game. So yeah, that's why I think the Rams can win this game. Next game, they have to play versus the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, they should beat the Seahawks. I mean, I believe the Seahawks are probably going to be one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, they don't have a quarterback. I mean, yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay is just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They're at home. I mean, yeah, I mean, all these reasons why. I mean, that's going to lead to a Bucks. That's an easy win for Tampa. So now you get the bye week. So after the bye week, you got extra time to prepare and watch film, for your next game. Because I kind of feel like that for your next game, you have time to rest because next game, they have to prepare. They have to play against the Browns. Obviously, this is another game that can definitely go either way as well because I think the Browns are probably going to be a sneaky good team this year because they got Watson as a quarterback. Now, I don't really know if Watson's probably going to be able to play this season because I know that he's probably going to be suspended early in the season, but I'm predicting that he's probably going to come back like late in the season. I think he comes back maybe because I think he's going to be playing this game. Even if he plays, I think this game will be super close. But if he doesn't play, then I think this game may not be competitive. But you know what? We can definitely see the Browns win this game at home. But you know what? I feel like this game was going to be super close. Now, the Browns can definitely pull off an upset. But I'm going to go ahead and just take the Bucks to win this game because I just think the Bucks are just a more complete team. They have the better quarterback. And on top of that, I just think they can do a really good job on defense, like stopping their running game, getting pressure on who's going to play quarterback. And I think their secondary can do a good job, like take away their passing game. Maybe they can do a good job taking away Amari Cooper in the passing game or maybe David Njoku. So, yeah. But you know what? I think this game will be a high-scoring game, but I think the Bucks find a way to win this game by a field goal. Maybe they win on the last drive. And I think Tom Brady's going to do a good job dicing up the Browns defense. Put the Browns defense in a bad position. So, yeah. So, that's why I think the Bucks will win. So, yeah. All right, next game, they have to play the Saints. Now, this is on a Monday night game. I got them splitting with the Saints this year, so I think Tampa Bay wins this game here because I just think Tampa Bay is just a more complete team. They have a better quarterback. They're at home. So, yeah. So, that's why I think Tampa Bay wins this game. So, yeah, and I think Tom Brady's going to at least put up a show here in this game. So, yeah. So, that's why I think the Bucks will win. Next game, they have to play versus San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, this is a game that can definitely go either way as well, too, because they both are talented on both sides of the ball, though. I feel like the Niners are a well-coached team. I mean, we can definitely see this defense give the Bucs offense problems. I mean, here's the thing. If they can really get Tom Brady into some uncomfortable positions, then I think the Niners might have a chance to pull off an upset. But you know what? I feel like this game right here can definitely go either way, but sometimes the Niners aren't good at home, but yeah. But you know what? I think this game right here is gonna be close. Now the Niners can definitely pull this one off though. But I'm just gonna go with the Bucks here because I don't really know who's gonna be playing quarterback for the Niners, right? It's gonna be Jimmy G or Trey Lance. Like, even if it's Trey Lance, I mean, I still think the Bucks will win. I mean, yeah. But I just think the Bucks are just a more complete team and they have the better quarterback. And I think they can do enough on defense to stop their running game. And I think they can do enough in the secondary to lock down the receivers. Maybe they can find a way to take away Deebo Samuel if he's there. Or maybe Brandon Ayuk or George Kittle. So I think they can do a good job doing that and I really think that I don't think the Niners really have enough corners to at least cover the receivers of the Bucs. So I think Tom Brady's gonna find a way to dice up that Niners defense. So yeah. But you know what? I think they can find a way to control time possession in this game. But I think this game right here is gonna be close. And I think it will be competitive, but I think the Bucs find a way to win this game in a shootout. Maybe it's going to be a high-scoring game. Maybe they win by a field goal or something. Next game, they have to play versus the Bengals. This is another interesting game, that can go either way. But you know what? I feel like the Bengals are a good team this year. I mean, yeah, but they're really talented on both sides of the ball. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can definitely see the Bengals win this game. I mean, yeah, but I feel like this game is definitely going to be close, though. I mean, if this game was in Cincy, I might go with the Bengals, but given that the game's in Tampa Bay, I'm going with the Bucks here because I just think the Bucks are just the more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They're at home. So, yeah, and I just don't know if the Bengals defense is going to be able to at least stop your running game and stop their running game and stop their passing game. Like, yeah, I think they can do enough defensively to get pressure and stop the running game, but yeah, but I just kind of feel like that Tampa Bay, I think they can find a way to like torch the Bengals defense, like put the Bengals defense in a bad position. And I think that what they can do defensively, I think they can find a way to like stop their running game, get pressure on Joe Burrow, and I think they can get like, and I think in the secondary, I think they can find a way to like take away their passing game and lock down the receivers. And maybe they can do a good job taking away Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And maybe they can like cover, maybe they can double team either one of them. So yeah, so I think this game right here is going to be super close, and I think it will be competitive. But I think the Bucks find a way to control the clock in this game. So, and I think they can control the time possession. So yeah, so I just think the Bucks can win this game, but I say they win in a shootout type game. Maybe I say they win by a field goal, or maybe they win by a touchdown on the last drive. Next game, they have to play versus Cardinals. Now, this is another game that's going to be very interesting, though. It can go either way, but you know what? I'm probably going to say that, I mean, the Cardinals are kind of a sneaky team this year, but I just don't really know. Like, I just think the Cardinals are probably going to take a little bit of a step back this year. I mean, I just don't know why, but I got questions about their coaching. But yeah. But you know what? I feel like this game right here is going to be I think it's going to be super close and competitive. Now, the Cardinals can definitely pull off an upset because Kyler Murray is really good at making magic and all that. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just take the Bucks here because I just think the Bucks are just a more complete team and they have the better quarterback. And I think their coaching is better. But you know what? I think their defense can do a good job containing Kyler Murray. And I think they can find a way to get pressure, like stop their running game. And I think their secondary can do a good job locking down their receivers. Like maybe they can do a good job taking away DeAndre Hopkins and Marquise Brown. And maybe they can do a good job taking away Zach Ertz. Like I think maybe they can at least double team one of them with their corners that they got. So and I just think that, offensively, I just don't think the Cardinals are going to have an answer for their receivers. Like, I don't think they'll have an answer for Chris Godwin or Mike Evans. Or if Gronk, if he's playing. So I think they're just going to have a big game. So, yeah, and I just really think that they can find a way to... And I think they should be able to at least run the ball well enough. Because I don't think the Cardinals' defensive line is that good. So, yeah. So I just think they can find a way to at least... They should be able to run the ball well enough. Especially against an overrated defense. Yeah. So I think this game right here is going to be super close, and I think the Bucks can find a way to control time possession in this game. But I think the Bucks find a way to win this game, but I say they win by a field goal. Maybe I say they win by 3 or 4 or maybe 5. All right, next game, they have to play versus the Panthers. Obviously, I got them beating the Panthers again. I mean, the Panthers don't got much to play for because they're not going to make the playoffs, I mean, Tampa Bay is trying to get that number 1 seed. I mean, they're trying to fight for it. I mean, yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay, I mean, they're just a more complete team, and they just got more to play for this game. I mean, yeah. I mean, all these reasons why, I mean, that's why I got the Bucks winning. The next game, they have to play versus the Falcons. Obviously, this is a game where I think the Bucks can definitely win. But you know what? I think the Bucks are probably gonna. I'm predicting that the Bucks might rest their starters. I don't know, but look here. If the Bucks rest their starters, then I think if the Bucks rest their starters, then I think the Falcons pull off the upset and win. If they don't rest their starters, then I might go with the Bucks here. But I'm just predicting that the Bucks are probably gonna rest some of their starters. So. Yeah, so I'm predicting that they're going to rest their starters in this game. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the Falcons are gonna pull off the upset because I just kind of feel like Tampa Bay is gonna rest their starters in this game because they're trying to fight for that number one seed. So yeah, that's why I think I have the Falcons winning. Well, all right, guys. As of right now, I have the Bucs going 14-3. I mean, they're ranked 2 in the conference. We can see them ranked first, but I mean, with 4-2 in their division, 9-3 in the conference, 8-1 at home, 6-2 away. I mean, that's just pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, we could definitely see the Bucs losing at least 2 or 3 more games. Like, say we can see them at least losing to the Chiefs. I mean, we can see them losing to the Browns. I mean, we can see them lose to the Niners. I mean, some of these teams that they can definitely lose to. I mean, they can definitely, and also I think they can definitely lose to the Cowboys as well. I mean, yeah. I mean, some of these teams I think they can lose to. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, yeah. But I just don't think the Bucs will lose the first game as well. So yeah, so looking at the schedule, it's pretty easy. So they have to play a lot of average teams as well. And there's some games that's kind of tough for them to lose to because they have to play the Cowboys, the Saints twice, the Packers, the Chiefs, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Panthers twice, the Rams, the Browns, the Niners, the Bengals, and the Cardinals. I mean, this schedule is probably pretty easy. So, yeah. But you know what? I just don't think the coaching is a question as well. Because I think the coaching doesn't have to be a question. Because I think Todd Bowles can make this team. I think he's gonna take this team to the promised land like he did in Bruce Arians. So yeah, I believe that the coaching staff is still good. I mean, yeah. And I believe their offense will still be good. I mean, especially with Tom Brady coming back, they should be really good. I mean, defensively, they should be good, especially with them adding an addition, especially adding Akeem Hicks. I mean, yeah, I think their defense did improve. So, yeah. So, I believe the Bucs are definitely going to be a top team in the NFC, and I believe they'll win the division again. So, yeah, I mean, it just depends on how well they do. Well, all right, guys. Well, just let me know what you think. I mean, do you think I'm right or do you think I'm wrong? I mean, just let me know what you think in the comment section below. So, this is Emmanuel Jones from Big Fan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.